What's up, everybody? Bootsy Greenwood here. Today I want to talk about manifestation and the law of attraction. And, these are a couple things that I've had a lot of resistance to in the past. The words, though, they mean what they mean. I think that the processes are often oversimplified, and what's messed up about it is sometimes the victim gets blamed, right? Like somebody comes in, they try this idea, it doesn't work, and then it's their fault because they didn't believe hard enough. And that type of teaching is just the opposite of teaching. It doesn't help anybody. So I want to talk about that. I want to talk about the 4 parts of manifestation today. And before I do that, I just want to go ahead and let you all know that if you're trying to manifest something, you create this thing, and it wasn't aligned with who you really are, it wasn't part of who you are as a person, what your purpose is here, then what was the point of manifesting that? I want to encourage each and every one of you to look deep within yourself and understand the idea of temet noske, know thyself, understand who you are. And right now I am offering a short course that I made. It's a week-long course, Path to Purpose, 7 days to your life's purpose, to understand yourself at a deeper level, and I have priced it somewhere where anybody can afford it. If you want to know more about this course I just launched, I'm really excited about, I'm grateful for you to check it out. I've spent about 6 months getting everything right for it, and just recently decided to sell it for much less than what I had initially started charging for it, because I really feel like everyone needs access to this information, or at least deserves it. You know, we go to school, we go to college, and we spend thousands of hours and thousands of dollars trying to figure something out to do, but it really has nothing to do with understanding who we are. So I want to share that knowledge with you, and I have a link to further describe that beneath this video in the description. So check that out. Now, as above, so below. These are the words we hear all the time in the esoteric and self-help. Now, what does this mean? Well, this particularly has a ton of different meanings. As within, so without. As above, so below. As it is in the heavens, so it is in the earth. The world's a dual mirror. Everything's reflected. It means that the principles that work in nature also work in the mental world or the metaphysical world, right? We see the reflection of all of these things. So to think that something happens in the dream world or metaphysical world contrary to how things play out in the third dimensional world is actually an error in our own judgment. And this applies specifically to manifestation. Now, in manifestation, we have something that we want to create. Let's say that we want to grow a flower, okay? We want to grow a flower that's in a pot. It's gonna have a seedling, right? It's gonna have a seed, and within that seed, just like you and myself, there's gonna be a specific blueprint for that seed and exactly what it looks like inside. That's what we have inside of us. Now with that seed, we have the little plant growing. Here we go, little buddy. Cute little leaf right there. Happy plant, growing from this seed. So we know that we don't just need a seed to grow this plant. We're going to need other things as well. We're going to need some water here. We're going to need sunlight here. And we're going to need, healthy soil as well, okay? So we could say that the seed is the thought. And very often we have a lot of different thoughts, okay? We have positive thoughts, negative thoughts all the time. And what a lot of people will say is, oh, well, you just fix your thoughts and you'll be fine. Just think of the thing that you want and then you'll get it. Well, that's not true. That's the seed of the thing that we want. That's the seed, that's the beginning, the thought is, right? But we need to have a clear goal here. We need to visualize. Visualize, clear goal. It's still part of the thought, okay? This is only one part of the equation. And this is why, the reason we can understand this, look, think about it. If I have a negative thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to fall off a ledge. It's this irrational fear, and it never happens. Well, why doesn't it happen? Well, I've got to do more than just think of it for it to happen. This is what, if it was just thoughts that created reality and that was it, then you could skip so much, right? You could skip everything and just skip ahead to the thing. You could just think it. But that's not how it works. And we know that's not how it works. That's not how it works in the physical world. It's not how it works in the metaphysical either, because it's as above, so below. So we have the thought, okay? We have the fertilizer here, or the soil. Okay, and I'm going to call that attitude. Okay, can't just go around all fussy with a bad attitude if we're going to bring this positive thought to reality, right? Then we also are going to need the water of decisions. We have to decide things. We have to make decisions. We have to say, you know what? I'm going to put myself out there, even though I don't want to do it. I'm still going to do it. When I was a kid, I always wanted to be a football player. So I would lay in bed at night and fantasize about running around on the football team, and then I didn't join the team. So obviously I wasn't, and obviously I wasn't going to make a great football player anyways, probably to my advantage. Probably save myself and my mom a lot of grief. But the point is, I just thought about it, so it never happened. That's not how it works. So we have to make decisions. I needed to go out for the football team. I also needed the action of the sun, right? The action of the sun, actually going out there and running, okay? Running and training and lifting weights and doing all that kind of stuff to be an athlete and to be a football player. That's what we need in order to grow our plant and make a really pretty flower. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, it's a little lopsided, but you know what? It's beautiful in its own way. So I really wanted to talk just a little bit about this and bring to mind that manifestation is not this reality creation technique where you just sit down and think about whatever it is that you want. You have to take action, you have to make decisions, you have to have a proper attitude, and you have to have all these elements together to be able to create the thing that you want. Now, how do you know that the thing that you want is the thing that you want? That's the next question. And that's why I really wanted to stand on this hill of purpose, of destiny, of all these, big words, right? We love big words in the spiritual community. Destiny, adventure, journey, manifest. They're all so big and alluring and appealing, and they sound important. Well, the most important thing is to understand who you are at a deep level so that you can manifest the thing that we need, because we all need you right now. We need your help. We need you to understand. We need you to timid noske so that we can grow this plant properly. Timid noske, know thyself at a deep, deep level. Know your blueprint so that our plant reflects it as above, so below. It's in the seed, right? And so what do we want to do? We want to take action. We want to make decisions. We want to have an attitude that's going to cultivate the thing that we are trying to bring about. But we also want to understand and have a clear idea of what it is and why it is that we're trying to bring this thing about. Because otherwise, we're just creating something for nothing that's going to make us, feel empty again, like accomplishing this other worldly goal. But deep, deep within each one of us, we have a reason for being, a purpose. And I challenge you to find that however you can. I don't care how. Please find that, because it helps each and every one of us as a species, as a collective, as a group, as individuals, and on every level. So please take the time to look within yourself. If you need some help, I got some tools. Check out my course or get a free ebook underneath in the description below and start there. Thank you very much, so much for watching this video. Check out my friends at Content Safe. They are distributing this content across platforms because, well, they're awesome. And check out my website, bootsy.greenwood.com, and grab a free ebook there again. And thanks for watching this video. See you next time. Peace.